Awaken Your Power Within by Jerry Hussey. This book is a profound transformational guide that helps readers reclaim their inner power and let go of the fears that hold them back from realizing their true potential. Jerry Hussey draws on a combination of psychology, philosophy, spiritual practices, and his own personal experiences to provide readers with a roadmap towards self-awareness and authentic living. Introduction to the book, The Inner Awakening. Jerry Hussey begins his book with a moving personal story about his struggle with anxiety and self-doubt. He explains how he suffered from an inner turmoil that made him feel disconnected from his true self, but later realized that the solution lies in awakening the power within him. The main message of the introduction is that every human being has tremendous power within them, but is often held back by fear, self-doubt, and negative programming. The goal of this book is to help readers let go of fear, discover their limitless potential, and live fully consciously to become their true self. Part 1. Freedom from Fear. Chapter 1. How Fear Controls Our Lives. Hussey discusses how fear is the main obstacle that prevents people from achieving their goals. He explains that most of the fears we feel are not real, but imaginary, as they stem from past experiences or anxiety about the future. The most important ideas in this chapter. The mind is programmed to protect a person from dangers, but sometimes it exaggerates threats, which leads to avoiding challenges instead of facing them. Fear creates internal restrictions that prevent a person from pursuing his dreams. Many fears stem from childhood experiences or societal programming. Strategy to overcome fear. 1. Identify the source of the fear. Is it real or imaginary? 2. Think about the worst possible scenario. Most of the time, we will find that fears are not as terrifying as we imagine. 3. Take small steps to confront fear. Instead of avoiding fearful situations, we should confront them gradually. A practical example from the book. Hussey tells the story of a person who suffered from a fear of public speaking. When he started practicing speaking in front of a few friends and then gradually increased the number, he was able to overcome this fear and became a successful speaker. Chapter 2. Reconnecting with the True Self. The author talks about how many people live according to the expectations of others and not according to what they really want. He explains that society, family, and education may impose on us ideas and mental programming that make us lose touch with our true selves. Key points in this chapter. The difference between the fake self, which adapts to society, and the true self, which expresses our truth. How does separation from the self lead to feelings of dissatisfaction and frustration? The importance of self-awareness in regaining a sense of inner strength. Practical exercise. Write a list of the things you do just to please others and the things you do because they truly express you. Try to reduce activities that do not reflect your truth and focus on what makes you happy. Example from the book. Hussey tells the story of a person who worked in a high-end job, but was not happy because he was trying to satisfy his family's expectations. When he realized this, he decided to change his path and start a business that matched his passion, which brought him real happiness and success. Chapter 3. Getting rid of negativity and reprogramming the mind. In this chapter, Hussey explains how our thoughts shape our reality. If we think negatively, we will live a negative experience, and vice versa. Key ideas. The mind is affected by the thoughts that we feed it daily. Mental programming begins in childhood, but it can be changed at any time. Until the words we say to ourselves determine our outlook on life. Practical exercise. Replace negative statements with positive statements. Practice gratitude daily to train the mind to see the positives. Example from the book. The author mentions the experience of a person who always said, "I am a failure," whenever he faced a challenge. After he started changing his words to, "I am learning and improving," he began to feel a noticeable improvement and achieve success in his life. Part 2. Discovering Unlimited Possibilities. Chapter 4. The Power of Living in the Present Moment. Hussey emphasizes that the past and future do not exist, and all we have is the present moment. Key points. Living in the past leads to regret, and living in the future causes anxiety. Focusing on the present moment gives us inner peace and strength. Deep breathing and meditation are effective tools for focusing on the present. Practical exercise. Try the deep breathing exercise. Take a deep breath and focus on the feeling of air entering and exiting your body for 5 minutes a day. Example from the book. The author mentions the experience of an athlete who lost focus in matches because he was thinking about winning and losing. But when he started practicing focusing on the present moment, his performance improved significantly. Chapter 5. Finding Passion and Purpose. Hussey talks about the importance of finding what we love to do in life and working accordingly instead of just looking for money or stability. Key points. The difference between working for money and working for passion. How does passion help overcome difficulties? The importance of having a clear goal that guides a person in life. Practical exercise. Write a list of the things that make you happy and feel excited about. Well, try to spend more time practicing these things. Chapter 6. Practicing Meditation and Self-Awareness. In this chapter, Hussey explains how meditation and self-awareness can help calm the mind and discover inner strength. Key ideas. Meditation is not just sitting quietly. It is a powerful tool for self-discovery. Anyone can easily practice meditation daily. Practical exercise. Start with a short 5-minute meditation session every day, focusing on your breath or repeating a positive phrase. Conclusion: be your true self now. Jerry Hussey concludes the book with a powerful message. Everything you need to be happy and successful is already within you. All you need to do is let go of fear, reconnect with your true self, and live fully consciously. It's key lessons. Free yourself from fear and don't let it control your life. Listen to your inner voice instead of satisfying others' expectations. Live in the present moment, for it is all you truly have. Practice gratitude, meditation, and positive thinking to feed your mind with positivity.